How to upload an asset to BlenderKit. BlenderKit supports several types of assets. In this video series, you can find tutorials and information about how to upload different types of assets. You can also find all the information on our website. So, how to upload a model to BlenderKit? Before upload, we need to check several properties of the model. Model quality. Check if your model quality meets the quality requirements of our database. Watch how other assets are done. Check your model for any possible mistakes. This includes all aspects: modeling, texturing, UVs, and rigging. Be sure to verify that your normal maps are in OpenGL standard, since it's the most common mistake that creators make. Also check your file size. We currently limit the file size to about 500 MB per asset. Pure PBR models. You can mark your asset as a pure PBR if you only use Principal Shader with PBR texture channels, like in this case. You should also keep only the basic modifiers. This ensures maximal compatibility and reusability of your assets. Snapping center or snapping parent. Make an easily snappable parent or center. This can be an empty object as a parent or simply the center of the object. Most objects should snap to the ground as if they were lying like this stick. Let's switch on snapping to faces. We snap set to center and align rotation to target. This way you get a similar snapping to what BlenderKit does. Now we can try to snap on this cube. You can see that object snaps from all sides correctly. Let's try to download a ceiling lamp from BlenderKit. You can see that when I drag it to the floor, it's upside down. And it's actually the correct way to upload ceiling lights. Let's try to snap it to the bottom of the cube, which could be the ceiling. And you can see the snapping worked correctly. So before uploading lamps, turn them upside down and apply rotation on the top parent object. Let's try a picture where the principle is the same. By default, it seems to be lying on the ground, but when you try to snap it to the walls, it works correctly. Always try to download some similar models from BlenderKit to be able to compare. Real-world dimensions. Check the dimensions. One Blender unit equals to 1 meter, which is also the default setting if you install Blender. This sample stick model is 26 cm in length. Always apply scale before uploading. Models should not be libraries or collections of objects. For example, this plate setting can be considered as a one composed model, since it makes sense if you drag-drop it to the scene. However, a spoon, a fork, and a knife from the same design line should be uploaded separately, because in this setting these don't form a composition you do see normally on the table. Upload panel. I'll mention few rules that you should respect when doing public uploads. Use English language in name and description. Don't use numbers or special characters, with the exception of numbers in the real-world products' names. I do rather name this object small wooden stick than stick 05. Name length is limited to 40 characters. Description should be again a good description. Since Blender doesn't have a multi-line editing UI for panels, I sometimes copy-paste the text I edit in the notepad. Write at least 3 tags. More is better, but don't go off topic. Let's generate the thumbnail. I will use the generate thumbnail operator, which renders it in the background. If you make your own thumbnail, remember these rules. The size of the thumbnail should be square and at least 1024 pixels. It should be rendered in cycles, have a shadow and a background, but please use solid background without gradient. Model thumbnails should not have transparency. The thumbnail is meant to show and explain your model, so good lighting and composition is a key. Only real-world manufacturers and designers should be filled in manufacturer details. If you make furniture, these are essential to fill in. Professional architectural visualization artists are looking for furniture from manufacturers, and in this way your creation gets in their hands. Design year is important for a lot of objects. It would be great if you can include this detail for your asset. Conditions help to distinguish between new and deteriorated assets. When you have prepared and read all of these, finally upload your model. You can also check your uploads on the website in Profile section. All you need is go to My Asset page, and here you can see that we upgraded our user interface. So now you can sort your models by full plan, free, and private assets. Also, you can sort by status, earnings, score, free downloads, and downloads with full plan. You can also make some quick updates on your uploads. Just click here on this icon, and in this menu, you will get all the information about your uploads. And in these boxes, you can edit your name, description, text, and other options. After that, just click Save Changes, and that's it. After a few days, you should receive an email from us informing you whether the model was accepted or if there were some things you should fix. A model that is successfully validated is then available to all users of BlenderKit if you made it free, or only to the subscribers if you upload it for a full plan only. For more upload tutorials, stay tuned to our YouTube channel.